Hello. Okay, so you've done a lot of work so far. You've learned a lot about design thinking, you created plans, and now I am back to help you work through the plans, or at least to start prototyping the plans and getting people involved to help you to execute your plans. Okay, so this is the prototype section. And the prototype section is all about identifying influencers to share your ideas with. To start off this section, what I'd like for you to do is to watch a short video on the informational interview. So you'll notice here, I want to point out here that I did not call this section interview, life design interview, informational meeting. I just called it influencers, right? And it's the prototype section, but it's all about influencers. And the reason I do that is because we tend to freeze up, or at least I did. Based on different personalities, you tend to freeze up when it starts to talk to you about reaching out to others and sharing our information with others. This is the phase where if you don't have enough confidence in your plan, you're afraid to share it. If you have confidence in your plan, but you don't feel like you have the right network, you freeze up. Or if you have a network and you have confidence and you share it, you're afraid that someone else will steal the idea. This is all real. These are all things that I've heard from other people at this phase of the journey. And so I want to dispel this by helping you understand one thing. This isn't about you. This phase isn't about you at all. This phase is about them. You've gone through sections to really understand who you are. So you're clear on who you are. You've gone through sections to understand what challenges you want to solve and what you want to work on and solve. So you're clear on what you want to do. And you've gone through sections to create a plan to get there. Now you need to hear the stories of people who have either done that already or need the services that you are trying to get. This is not about you anymore. You've done a lot already to figure out you. Now it's time to hear from others. So, this section about influencers is all about how the stories of others will influence what you really believe and challenge your assumptions about your plans. So, what I want you to take away from this section is if you find yourself feeling like you're selling your plan, if you find yourself feeling like you're trying to overstate or explain your plan too much, then you're not leveraging this section in the way that you should. You should definitely be clear about your plan. You should definitely be able to articulate what it is that you want to accomplish. But what you should do in this is to create relationships by understanding the stories of others. Okay? So if I want to become a travel blogger, which I would love to do one day, I want to be in the company of people who have either done that or in the company of people who have resources that I would like to visit. And I want to hear their stories. How did you do this? What was it like? What is your life like? What am I going to encounter? Tell me, tell me, tell me, fill me up. And it should be a natural conversation. It should not be a interview and it should not feel like you're trying to ask for a job. Certainly not that. Okay? So you guys, you've done a lot of work. Be proud of the work that you've done. Take this opportunity to make some new friends, make some new acquaintances, make some new mentors and influencers. Find people invested in what you want to accomplish and figure out who is interested in supporting what it is that you want to do. Okay. So, in this section, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to do just that. But first, listen to the video and then meet me back here and I will walk you through some of those steps.